Hope you guys enjoyed that quick unboxing. The Beats boxes are rather similar to Apple unboxings, just quick and to the point. To all my subscribers, thank you for tuning in and having that notification bell turned on. And to those of you stumbling across my channel for the first time, I want to welcome you to my channel. I hope you like what you see and consider dropping a like, as it helps the channel out a lot, and hit that subscribe button for more future content just like this one. So Beats have lived in infamy in modern times for being ubiquitous with high-end headphones with extremely punchy bass and overall decent audio. Sound is something so subjective, right? I'm just a guy on the internet, okay? And I fully understand your opinions might differ from mine, and that's okay. What my aim today in this review is to inform you of all the new changes to the new Beats Solo Pro. And wait, hold up. There we go again. The Pro moniker strikes back. Why, Apple? Before you know it, Apple's gonna sell us Pro Apple Music, and then find out Apple Watch bands Pro Edition. Like, what even constitutes Pro nowadays? But I digress. Let's go to the nitty-gritty about these new bad boys. First off, Beats is known for having very frenetic, eye-catching, energetic colors for their headphones. I decided on getting them in ivory just because I love the super clean, almost blissful and serene look of these, especially with those gold accents. But you can also pick these up in black, light blue, red for my blood brothers, and my fellow Crips. Yes sir, Apple got you on that dark blue. You already know they didn't forget about y'all. There's also gray, which is like ivory, just darker. It truly was hard deciding on the color, as they're all gray, and the Beats Solo have a price tag that's not so great, coming in at $299. 3 Benjamins, man. One thing is for sure though, these newly redesigned Solos look extremely good to the eye, as some tweaks have been made. For some reason, I feel that these headphones are now sturdier. The way you adjust the height for your ears, depending if you have an average size head or a big head, has a shiny metal component to it now and makes it look and feel much more premium. You still get some cushion up top here, but I kinda wish it could have been reinforced with metal as well. A previous Solo 3 pair I had actually snapped in half. Not because I was trying to do some kind of bend test, but just from regular use. The cups now are also rounder and feel really clean and comfortable. A huge drawback to these is that they still use a lightning connector. I truly feel Apple should have went and put a USB-C connection to unify things, but it seems they're still holding on to the proprietary technology. Housed within the same side, on the right cup to be specific, your Beats logo doubles as a controller. Press it down once to play, press it again to pause, double press to skip forward, triple press to go to the previous track, press and hold to activate Siri, but be advised, thanks to the H1 chip, these offer hands-free Siri activation, and you have volume controls up or down if you shift up or down slightly and press. On the other cup, we don't have much, we only have a power button, but what is super cool and neat about these headphones is the simplicity in waking or sleeping them. Countless, and I mean countless times have I left my studios on the table still on when I thought they were off, simply because I forgot to turn them off. Like, dude, imagine if I were in the bathroom watching videos I'm not supposed to. I think you know what I mean. And then imagine I'm in the clear because the phone is silent, but in actuality, the studio is paired and they're in the kitchen. And imagine my mom being like, yo, what was that? Oh, hell no. Well, problem solved. The Solo Pro sleep as soon as you fold them in and wake as soon as you fold them out. Genius. Now, I don't think Apple was the first to invent this concept, but it's awesome we have this feature, to be honest. So one of the main things you need to know about Beats or headphones in general is whether you're picking up on-ear or over-ear headphones. These here are going to be on-ear rather than over-ear headphones like the Studios, which offer its own list of advantages and disadvantages. With these being on ear, it means that the ear cups are actually on top of your ears and don't wrap all the way around your ears. This could be a good thing or a bad thing, just depending on what kind of person you are. To me, it's slightly bad because you don't get the same resonance as you would from over-ear headphones. Over-ears just have more of a sonic punch with each pounding of the drums or the thundering bass, since the sound kind of sort of echoes and the whole sound is just trapped within your ear, if that makes any sense. With on-ear, you risk them coming off easier as well, since they're sitting right on top of your ear canal, and it's happened to me plenty of times while I'm benching. It's kind of annoying. Thankfully, it seems the material Apple uses for these has improved dramatically. It's really firm, almost feeling like your partner's firm buttocks. What this translates to is several hours of use before the cups start to irritate your ears, and that's one of the downsides of these. Being on-ear, it seems after about an hour of use, I tend to take mine off for a couple of minutes just to let my ear canal breathe a bit and to let my ears adjust for another 30 to 60-minute session. It's not that big of a deal, and sure, I may sound a little whiny. It's not the end of the world, I know, but it's worthy to mention. Of course, one positive about the on-ear design is that the cup is way smaller than those on the Studios. Like, I always felt like I looked like I'm about to drop a dank mixtape while while wearing my studios at the gym. Like, the cups are just so big, they look goofy at times. And what you want for the gym is something lightweight, portable, and stylish. So the Solos, the Solo Pros do have that advantage since they're on your style. A brand new and welcome addition to the Solo line is the addition of ANC, or active noise cancellation, and also brings the same transparency mode found on the AirPods Pro. It's the same technology with the inclusion of the H1 chip, and I'm still blown away and fascinated at how well it works on both devices. The H1 chip is one of the most advanced chips ever found for audio accessories, if not the most advanced. The H1 does plenty of things, like the extremely easy pairing of the new Solo Pros simply by extending them out and bringing them close to your iPhone. It also has an advanced acoustic system helped by the H1 to deliver amazing sounds that all sound balanced and just oh so rich. Hands-free Hey Cindy is also present here, once again aided by the magnificent H1 chip. But the selling point of these over the previous generation Solos is hands down that new ANC I mentioned earlier. The easiest way to switch between listening modes is to drop your control center, tap on the glyph of your Solo Pros, and there you will have a slider that can shift between the noise cancelling mode, transparency, or turn them off for extended power to help achieve up to a whopping 40 hours of battery life when ANC and transparency mode are turned off. The noise cancelling mode is achieved through a remarkable technology that essentially uses the microphones within your Beats Solo to actively listen to your surroundings and counteract the ambience to block external noises using real-time audio, while the transparency mode naturally filters in more environmental and ambient noises, effectively undoing the effects of ANC, so that you are more aware of your surroundings and so hopefully you don't get ran over by a bus when crossing the street. There are different use cases for each mode. For example, at the gym, you know in order to go hard, you have to zone everything out with the active noise cancellation, but maybe while chilling on the couch at home, you may want transparency mode on in case your son, brothers, sisters, or parents need you for anything. Now we move on to the most subjective topic of all, sound. Still to this day, people remember the enormous older Beats with the extremely muddled bass and crazy distorted highs and mids that just sounded like a blender, but Beats has come a long way, especially after Apple came in and swooped up the company. We'll have 40mm drivers, and I must say, these headphones don't look like they pack a punch, but man, they'll knock you out real quick if you're not careful with its superb sound quality. Everything about the drivers sounds so balanced, whether you're a metalhead like me or if you prefer the Spanish reggaeton vibe or some jazzier tunes. On metal tracks, drums and bass punch in unison, creating a richer atmospheric pounding with every note, while solos are rich and vocal delivery is not only powerful, but sounds complete and not too overbearing to the other instruments. In reggaeton, the bass is the primary driver behind a lot of the songs, but with the Solo Pros, mids, highs, and lows are all heard throughout each track, with the slightest of other sounds and electronics sprinkled throughout, sounding alive and makes for a treat every time you pop these in your ear. Even funky electronic songs sound like you're at a rave, with bumping pulses and beats permeating your brain with elegance and sophistication. I'm honestly quite proud of what Apple has done here with the Solos, but as much as I praise them, they're not the best, largely due to the biggest limiting factor being the physical size of the drivers and cups to house the audio components. But for what they're worth, they sound great. Like I said, bass isn't as overbearing like in much older Beat headphones. Everything is balanced with that signature bassier punch still being present. Some of you may not like Beats whatsoever, and again, like I said, that's okay. I'm totally open for discussion. Sound is just so subjective, and what might be your favorite pair of headphones might sound like complete trash to others. It's just one of those things where you just can't please everyone. What likely will please you and give you that peace of mind is knowing that the Solo Pros still retain the excellent battery they've always been known for. They have an estimated 22 hours of battery with ANC activated. Same goes for transparency mode, but almost doubles to 40 whole hours when turning them off. To put it in perspective, let's face it, we all will probably keep ANC on, so I normally use mine exclusively for the gym, and each gym session is about 1.5 hours for me. That means, hypothetically, from a 100% charge, these puppies could last me almost a whole 15 days, 2 weeks give or take before I have to charge them. That's insane. Yes, I understand the battery will drop ever so slowly when on standby or turned off, but you get the idea. The battery is terrific, and best yet, your Solo Pros have fast fuel, providing 3 hours of music playback on a single 10-minute charge when your battery is low and you need to take them on the quick. You have to admit, Apple's getting things right when it comes to battery. I know, trust me, I know. A lot of people despise Beats. As a matter of fact, I guarantee people will thumbs down this video just because I'm reviewing Beats. But that's okay. That's the thing with tech. You're gonna have opposing sides like the infamous Android versus Apple beef, or the PS4 versus Xbox argument. Whether you love or hate them, give Apple this. They have refined the Beats line to be a more than decent pair of headphones. I'm not gonna say they're the best because they're not. There are way better headphones out there, but those vastly superior headphones will come in at the $400 to $500 range. I'm not denying Beats aren't overpriced because they are, let's face it. I mean, it is Apple, but you at least get a decent headset with decent sound. I sound like a broken record, I know, but what may be superb sound to me may not be so for you. So if you are interested in the sound quality, head over to your nearest Apple store and give them a shot. The active noise cancellation makes an enormous difference and makes for a potent upgrade from the Beats Solo 3. Would I say these are for everyone? Absolutely not. Will most gym freaks love these? More than likely. They're just really lightweight, very comfortable, compact, and have enough audio quality to justify the price, and not to mention that battery. But that's all my opinion. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I can't wait to catch you all in the next one. Peace.